He get tackle ball off. He like, yeah, fuck this. Trip. Like, damn, dude, the game just started. What the fuck? Damn, all we got is 10 4-stars. What the fuck? You gotta get more than that. They don't know them, they still make it.
Welcome to the home
I don't know about that.
Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
It's gotta beat Auburn, that's all.
Alabama
Beat Auburn,
to
they
kick
go.
off to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Graham.
Or we just
Rolling
punching
the
at the ball.
dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Quick completion to the right.
And
the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban Field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
Set the tone on the opening drive of the game. They could punt, pin them back deep. Instead, they'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the right.
Oh,
It's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Great place to start for this offense. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell.
Thank you.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. The 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers.
They got two niggas on defense.
I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30.
Get that mother. Ooh.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
Throw it.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort, and getting to the football. But it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position. And right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
Looking to fire. Moving out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the right side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
This dude will pick you apart if you give him time. You better get to him. You better make him feel uncomfortable. This defense did that. Nice job by the defense, hurrying the quarterback through his thought process.
The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. To the air, it's Simpson. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit, and if he's out here now seeing ghosts. He's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. He's got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Wants to adjust the pattern.
Wow, look at me.
Second down, he'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they got him wrapped up at the 28. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and And you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wideout trying to get it in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Yeah.
He gets a block. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. To throw, it's Simpson. Looking to scramble. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Lost, the defense is wide open. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we can just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Wants to fire on second down. The short hands, it's Williams. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Alabama pushing the tempo. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires and picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll try the run. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Now, you got to read it quick, right? And he makes a quick decision, gets that thing out of his hand, but make sure your feet are set. You still got to be accurate, even though you're trying to get rid of that ball so fast.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Working that left side now. They'll make the stop about a
Good
yard
niggas,
short
go for
of
it.
the first down.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. Their third down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, the receiver getting a little ahead of himself on that one. You saw him calling for the ball. He thought he was wide open. He thought that was going to be an easy catch. The ball finally gets to him, and he drops it. If you're going to call for the ball like that and call your shot, you've got to secure the catch.
Bro, every time I go to this
Back
one,
up now, here's 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout.
nigga.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. The give is to Miller. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time where you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They get to him as he throws. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires downfield. Complete downfield.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
Damn, he didn't like that. That's all.
Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the #1 team in the country,
Why do you got no
Ohio
goal
State
again?
Buckeyes, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Complete to start this drive. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm
turning it on. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Leaves it with the back. Pass to sticks him still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already shrunk. Get some momentum back right here. Get a big stand. At least hold them to 3.
Might be calling a hot route.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner will field it and try to do some business.
That's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you've got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Run the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Dances away. With the catch, it's marked. Tough physical run, stiff arm and all as they get it out to the 13. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he's got some space. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
It just must be so nice to be such a good athlete and to realize 4th down, I want to pass the football, nobody open, I got this. I can take off, I trust myself, and he gets the first down. And these are the ones that just frustrate, annoy defenses by 4th down on your own side of the field, and he just took matters into his own hands.
He's going to run it. Turns it on at midfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, right? I mean, you saw him throw it, you know, a couple plays ago, and you see him take off and run. They've got to do something to kind of put him at least in a little bit of thinking, a little bit of doubt, a little bit of pressure.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
And the Sooners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll do it himself. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Quick release by the QB. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Caught in the backfield. It's Rodgers. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down.
What?
And they
It's
give
a page of Mr. Brad.
and now they give up really good field position.
Well, they're unable to come up with that
Clean
one on 4th
pocket.
down. And I
You
remember
just
this as a
missed the bread.
player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense.
Touchdown!
They want to finish this so bad.
The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Finds his man. It's Smith. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find him.
It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy.
Why would he make me call it?
Battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the tight end. It's a seam wide open. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Quarterback may change this route. They want to throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Using his legs to buy some time. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The returner will feel it and bring it back. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the middle. It's a tight end. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing them over.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Got him downfield. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Oh.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, this offense is giving a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity because 1st and 2nd down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable 4th down opportunity to keep this drive.
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive.
He threw it anyway.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second
So
down.
this is stuff.
And unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Complete to the right. Across the 40 outbound at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Back to pass, it's Mateer. Looking left.
Yeah.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll go out of bounds at his own 10-yard line, and that was hardly the return they were looking for. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some...
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Takes the handoff. It's high. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Sooner Nation bearing down on checks. To the air. It's Sayin. Zings it complete to the right. At the 35, he's got room. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes with the return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Grabbed in the middle, it's on. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense putting points on the board. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
right down the middle. He makes the catch. Corralled and brought down by the defense. The Sooners want to move quickly. Trying play action. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Racing down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
What a play call. 4th and short. Everybody in the building expecting that to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They had the matchup they wanted, one-on-one. QB takes a shot. It's an absolute strike. And they take it all the way in for a touchdown. What a play.
Yeah, and that should have been a pick, but it really doesn't matter. The two-point play, man, you're trying to shove that thing in there. Even if it's a pick, it's okay, but you're trying to make a play to get those 2 points, and obviously he failed on that one, and it could have been an interception.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Punts it out of the air. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, this defense was ready for go Bucks. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Quickly to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. They're working that left side.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
And now on second down for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Making side adjustments here. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the return will be knocked down. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man in the middle. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Now on first down from the 30. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. First down for this offense. The play action fake. Dances away to buy time. He's going to take off. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires toward the end zone. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you...
And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Off the play fake on first down. Takes it on the shovel. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off play action. He's got his man across the middle. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Back to throw. It's Mateer. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one. And a fitting way to put a capper on this game. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So every day I'm like that. You still think I'm a guy making a podcast that's so crazy, so evil. No, I'm trying to be honest with the joke. So my mind's a cross making this run out there doors because people are watching me on the fucking podcast. I was over there damn door and you fell out of there, man. So that's the real me. Even me when I talk to you, I'm in the car for a fucking hour getting pumped up because I'm a shy, introverted, leave me alone type of guy. I'm still that motherfucker who is 6 years old at a play who can't say his line because I'm going to stutter in front of 5 people. So I walk off stage. That's still me. So every day I'm fighting that. You still think I'm a guy making a podcast. It's so crazy, so evil. No, I'm trying to be locked into Joe. So my mind's a girl. People go, what's your biggest fear? And my biggest fear, honestly, was, let's say you're God. And we have a big fucking long line of people. And I made the heaven. 75 years old, 300 pounds, I made the heaven. I worked for Ecolab my entire life, spraying for cockroaches. That's right, yeah. But I'm dead in heaven. And you are, you're judging us all. So we're in line. We're all sitting there in line. I'm next to like David Collins. I see my name. I see all this shit. God goes, hey, I say, read this, man. I'm reading this list. I'm seeing. That's not me. And God looks at me and says, that's who you were supposed to be. People go, what's your biggest fear? And my biggest fear, honestly, was, let's say you're God. And we have a big fucking long line of people. And I made the heaven. 75 years old, 300 pounds. I made the heaven. I worked for Ecolab my entire life, spraying for cockroaches. That's right. But I'm dead.
You should have.
And you are, you're judging us. So,
At least it said it was like the lowest level of that. Then I heard the level niggas.
But she sees a picture on the gram with you and
that's right down the street from Horrible Teen Bright Elementary School. Video shared tens of thousands of times on Facebook shows this attack. You can see that woman being punched and eventually falling to the ground, and that's when the assault turns even more violent. We've frozen the video here because it's too graphic after this point. We've also blurred the faces of the people involved because they're minors and no charges have been filed. Police say the woman and a 9-year-old boy went to the hospital in serious condition. Word of the attack spread quickly on social media and led to a big crowd gathered outside the school this morning demanding answers and justice. We've reached out to CPS.
But it says trophy case. suck though. It's not
Very
count.
honest, all sitting next to
I play so many games.
Say,
It's like I got those messing.
see it.
Look at all those games. That's 12. They got you playing 12 real games.
And I'm like, that's not me.
It doesn't like that last two. Like 8 games. I gotta play 12 games.
What's your biggest fear? And my biggest fear, honestly, was let's say
That's crazy.
and we have a big fucking long line of people. And I made it to heaven. 75 years old, 300 pounds. I made it to heaven. I worked for Ecolab my entire life, spraying for cockroaches. That's what I did. I'm dead. Heaven. And you. Whenever I'm weak at something, whenever I'm scared of something, I master it. I was a weak-minded person, so I mastered it. And in mastering my mind, I mastered the shit. And that's why judgment.
Alright, change. It's time for you to change clothes. Alright, man. Alright, man. That is in there. Bruh. I know I'm gonna be watching my face. I mean, take my belt. All I feel to take my belt off so I can beat your mind. Yeah, can't even speak. I love how nobody's going to order yet. You don't want it. You don't want to be crying. I could have been through. Yeah,